It's not looking too good for Big U right now, as some people like to say Big Useless on Fun and Gray is not looking too good for him. But if you don't know what's going on, we're finna get into that right now. Just don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Let's go ahead and get the breakdown going. So look, Big U is currently in jail along with a lot of other Rolling 60s Crips members on a RICO case, and essentially they're trying to charge him for a lot of things. Of course, one of them being murder, the next one being extortion, racketeering, a lot of things they're trying to throw under the big 60, you know what I'm saying, the Rolling 60s Crip name. And honestly, most of it's true. I already know that you had problems with Nipsey. We already know that you smoked your artist in Nevada and came back and tried to act like nothing happened. Then we already know you've been extorting artists and rappers and celebrities and all types of people for years. The chicken just came home to roost at this time. Like, it's over with for you, dog. I don't know what you expect. And they're also accusing you of being a leader of the Rolling 60s Crip, which is something that you have claimed numerous times, claimed over and 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 over again. Like, you've been saying this, you've been hooting and hollering all on the streets, all on social media, all on No Jumper. The chickens came home to roost, and it's time for you to take your L like a man and take it to the chin. But it doesn't seem like he's trying to take it to the chin like a man right now. No, did he? So apparently the word on the street is there's a lot of people just going out and speaking against Big U right now, because when he was on the street, he had an iron grip on the streets. He had a reign of terror and everybody was scared to speak out. But now that he's locked up behind bars, everybody's coming out and saying they scory, everybody's coming out and saying they piece and it's saying how they feel about things. Now, apparently what's going on from his op did an interview, I'm going to play the clip here in a second. He said that Big U has turned Muslim, which is the ultimate disrespect to the Rolling 60s and the ultimate disrespect to your gangs. That means you have to drop your gang flag to turn Muslim. So this is what his op had to say about that.
Y'all calling him Big U right now, but at the time, you know what I'm saying, I'm hovering out. Listen, he is a very powerful figure, you know what I'm saying, in our gang culture. And respected and feared. But at the end of the day, Go did some PC shit. Hova. Go turned Muslim. He dropped his flag on Hova. He was a Crip when he went to jail, and he dropped his flag. I ain't seen nowhere on the Crip application where you can drop your flag for 16, 15 years and then get out of prison and then come back and control and be the whole leader of LA. No, once you drop your flag, it's over with. Whether you turn Muslim, Christian, or whatever, and that's what he did. Big U was a Muslim his whole time in prison. I seen a blog where he said he knocked out like 30 Mexicans or whatever. Right. I wasn't there for that. I didn't hear anything about that in prison. You know what I mean? But that's my assessment of him. You know what I mean? Basically, like, he was a Muslim in jail. That was the last time I seen him. I believe his name was Hannibal. And he wasn't just a Muslim. He was a bean pie Muslim.
Like, what is a bean pie Muslim?
A bean pie, a Malcolm X. He dropped.
Like, he was in the Nation of Islam?
Yes, completely. He was no longer seen as a Crip.
Now, personally, I think it's believable that he dropped his flag, just because you can't be gang banging that hard in prison when they're accusing you of being a leader of the Rolling 60s Crip, but they're also accusing you of doing all these heinous crimes. You got to separate yourself from the group. So it's not crazy for him to become Muslim. So everything that he did in the past, all that gang banging, all that stepping, all the crazy stuff he did before, that doesn't matter when it comes down to right now, you doing crazy shit and people got you under a RICO. So he damn near had to turn Muslim. He damn near had to clear his name and do that. And honestly, in dropping your flag is a part of becoming Muslim. And apparently, according to his op, he has changed his name. He doesn't even have a regular name anymore. He has a Muslim name, his given name. And it's kind of crazy, but I can believe it. When the pressure turns up, it either makes a diamond or bursts pipes. And sometimes, more often than not, it breaks pipes.
Only neighborhoods that was up there was, I believe, Lil Squeak was behind the wall, and Hannibal, which was formerly known as Big U. So now it's to the point to where our building officers are calling us by name to come in. You know, me, and so I was like saying, like, let's get Big U. But one of my older homies who was a Muslim, you know, kind of like, not even kind of like pretty much told me, Gumby, shut the fuck up. And he explained to me that that's not Big U. His name is Hannibal. And he explained to me the difference between a devout Muslim and him. And what he said, he like, look, I go to Juma.
Now, after this, another person came out and said that the Crips are snitching, specifically that Loose Cannon is snitching on Big U, and he has some paperwork to show us as well to go match this and back it up.
You see this right here? You see that? You get a look at that right there, right? For all you brothers in the section that's been compromised, look at that. It says the government should produce an index of discovery to defense by August 13th. Hey man, y'all know who y'all are, and I'm sure y'all done already parachute away from over there, bro. I'm sure that you guys got up out of there, that you individuals have pushed on, and if you still around there, brother, you's a dummy. You stupid. You know who you are. You've been compromised to the point where it's all gonna come out, man. And then on another note, when they went to court, Big U, Loose Cannon, and all the rest of them, Loose Cannon he had a separate hearing. Ain't no telling what he's doing. And I guarantee you, brother, I'm not going to miss no more court days.
Now, me personally, I do think people are snitching because that's kind of how things go in the hood, especially when you got big cases like this, like a RICO, or you got people that are going down for murder, racketeering, things that are going to put you down for a long time. People are going to snitch about. That's just how the game goes. Why do you think the feds have such a high rate of conviction? Because people are snitching. It's not because they just got all the evidence in the world most times, because people are giving them the evidence. People are snitching. People are helping them out because they want less time. So I'm not really shocked by this, especially when you already have Big U and Loose Cannon have eyes with each other and they're not really seeing eye to eye about everything. It's not very hard to believe that Loose Cannon would turn on Big U, or that someone would turn on Big U and start snitching on him. But there is more people coming out and saying Loose Cannon actually is snitching on Big U, so we're going to see for ourselves if that's true or not right here.
I don't know what you doing in there. I've been in there. I've been in your shoes before. I know it get hard, and I know cream pies, as you would like to say, and sweeties like you crack. It's a known fact. I've already been in jail multiple times and having crack. You having secret court proceedings without the rest of your co-defendants being there. What is this, like a proffered hearing? Or like what are you talking about with the judge and the rest of the court that your co-defendants can't hear if it's not a bond hearing? That's the only thing you show up to by yourself. It's not no separate hearings unless you working with the government. And people are going to your court dates and they're seeing this or saying this. So this is the thing. You don't have my brother number to call. I never said you called my brother number, but I did say that you called three-way. And me saying three-way may have misled.
So honestly, you never really know. Maybe Big U is getting snitched on. Maybe Big U isn't getting snitched on. Maybe he did turn Muslim. Maybe he didn't turn Muslim. Maybe Loose Cannon is snitching. Maybe Loose Cannon isn't snitching.
Who in the fuck would ask? First of all, everybody knows me. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do none of that shit.
Last week they were making fun of you for not even being able to be around weed, bro. You can't even be around weed. Everyone knows that shit.
Oh, that's the dumbest thing ever in life.
Yeah.
I'm going to call on a federal phone where I know they record my calls, and basically they listen to everything I say, bring it up in court, and then I'm making a drug deal on the federal phone. That's the goofiest shit in the world. Just last week they saying that I can't be around weed, but now I'm...
Hey, cut shit.
If people say anything and try to do anything to smut you, if I was asking that, why they didn't record the call?
Yeah, that's one of the things I didn't understand about it. I was like, shit, I ain't hear him say that.
Who who in the fuck would ask? First of all, everybody knows me. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do none of that shit.
Last week they were making fun of you for not even being able to be around weed, bro. You can't even be around weed. Everyone knows that shit.
So that's the dumbest thing ever in life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call on a federal phone where I know they record my calls, and basically they listen to everything I say, bring it up in court, and then I'm making a drug deal on the federal phone. That's the goofiest shit in the world. Just last week they saying that I can't be around weed, but now I'm...
Hey, cut shit.
If people say anything and try to do anything to smut you, if I was asking that, why they didn't record the call?
Yeah, that's one of the things I didn't understand about it. I was like, shit, I ain't hear him say that.
What we do know is somebody's going down for a long time. All these dumb things that y'all did, all these dumb things that y'all thought you were going to get away with is coming back to the light. People aren't rocking with that. So now it's time for the chickens to come home to roost, and it's time for you to take your L like a man. All I got to say is somebody's spending the rest of their life in jail because y'all already grown as hell. Y'all already 30 pushing 40, 40 pushing 50. Y'all grown, man. Some of y'all even 50. I think Big U is 50. Y'all done for it. You get a 20, 30 year bid, you damn near finna check in prison, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're not getting out for a long time. So y'all need to get right with God. Maybe more of y'all need to turn Muslim so y'all can get your mind right and maybe make it look good to the courts, because the way it's looking right now, y'all getting all these interviews and all this social media shit, you need to shut the hell up. I thought LA was supposed to be gangland, land and keeping shit peak, land and keeping shit gangster. Y'all putting everything on wax and putting it on the internet. And it's all because of Adam 22. But that's a different topic for a different story, man. Well, a topic for a different day. Let's go ahead and get into the next video on Fun and Grave. You know I got 2-3 coming today. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments. I'm going to be back soon with another one. DJ Khaled.